Kalahari lions in their breathtaking habitat of red sand dunes and white concrete ridges. These impressive big cats were the focus of our 6-day trip to Rooiputs campsite in late June 2023. As always, the Kgalagadi didn't disappoint, and we were blown away with some amazing sightings and lion behavior. All of these sightings were filmed in the well-known lion hotspot between Rooiputs and Kij Kij waterholes.
Little sunset from Rooiputs, looking through the nest of a white-browed sparrow weaver. That will be our comfortable Bundutop nest for the night. What a beautiful way to spend our first evening at Rooiputs.
Sunset with the jackals calling.
And the noisy white-browed sparrow weavers.
Sleeping right next to our heads tonight.
We're on our way to KK Waterhole. We're the first vehicle out of Rooiputs campsite this morning. Ankyo heard some lions roaring towards this side, so we're following up, see what we can find. And just enjoying the beautiful sunrise in the Kgalagadi.
Just after sunrise, we arrive at this stunning scene. One of the two Kij Kij pride males with one of the lionesses up on a concrete ridge. The male is very focused and won't let the lioness out of his sight. All the roaring that we heard during the night must have been when the male lion tracked the lioness down. It appears as if she is coming into estrus. It's really fascinating watching this impressive specimen of a Kalahari male lion performing the phlegm and grimace and checking the lioness's reproductive status. Every time she moves, he performs the phlegm and grimace again, checking her scent repeatedly. This is typical behavior when a lioness is coming into estrus. However, we have never seen a male perform the phlegm and grimace on so many occasions within such a short space of time. He must have performed the phlegm and grimace about 30 times within the space of an hour. This behavior seems to confirm our theory that the couple had just met up during the night, and possibly he hadn't seen her in a while and was thoroughly investigating her scent. She lets him know with a soft growl to give her some space and keep his distance. He looks so impressive as he scent marks his dominance and claims ownership of the lioness. They are distracted momentarily and stare in the direction where we think the lioness with the 3 9-month-old cubs had moved off the road and into the dunes earlier. Not to be outdone by the male, the lioness goes and performs the phlegm grimace and investigates where the male has scent marked. It's really amusing as he watches her investigate his scent. It's as if he's looking for her approval. She obviously also has to check his strength, health, and dominance status. As it starts warming up, they eventually move further up the ridge onto the red sand dune. It's again really interesting as she rolls over his scent where he urinated and defecated. What an incredible morning of lion behavior in a perfect Kalahari setting. The next morning we head out to the same area with the hope of finding the other Kij Kij Pride lioness and her 3 9-month-old cubs. Our good luck continues and we find them right next to the road with the cubs in a playful mood. These 3 cubs were born in October 2022 and at 9 months old are thriving under the protection of the 2 Kij Kij Pride males. The second Kij Kij Pride male is also present. He is sitting a bit further up on the ridge, proudly watching over his offspring. Suddenly one of the cubs gets a massive fright and runs past our vehicle. We notice that the big male up on the ridge changes his posture and goes into stalk mode. The lioness becomes very alert, and being a good mother, she looks around for any potential threat to her 3 cubs after the one ran away. We are not sure why his behavior changed for a short time. However, he sits down again and the cub returns to its siblings and mother. We presume the cub just got a big fright when the male went into stalk mode. It must be really intimidating for a young cub to see a big male change to a more aggressive posture. After irritating Dad, they all disappear over the ridge, and so concludes another epic sighting of the Kij Kij Pride. We have one more sighting of the 3 cubs during our stay at Rooiputs, and the 3 of them are sitting up on the ridge waiting for Mom to return. We presume she had left them to go hunting. We have also seen on previous occasions how lionesses leave their cubs alone for long periods. They need to cover huge distances looking for food in the Kalahari. After some incredible sightings of the Kij Kij Pride, it's time to switch our focus to the Rooiputs Pride closer to camp. On our way back to camp in the afternoon, we are very excited to find 2 of the Rooiputs lionesses lying on a sand dune less than a kilometer from our camp. Bless you, it's not just us humans sneezing from all the Kalahari dust. It's just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're sitting here with these 2 beautiful lionesses. They're just chilling on the sand dune, enjoying some winter sun. And if I pan a little bit to the right, there's the Rooiputs entrance sign, which leads to our campsite, which is only about 500 meters away. We're really hoping they come and join us this evening in camp. We spend a spectacular sunset with them as they prepare for their evening hunt. We reluctantly leave them to go and get the campfire going. They are still resting up on the dune, but we are ever hopeful that they decide to move through the camp later on. What an amazing end to a spectacular lion day. We've had like 3 or 4 different lion sightings, and there's 2 beautiful lionesses lying on the dune down below us, about 500 meters away at Rooiputs waterhole. We're sitting here around this camelthorn fire, enjoying the last bit of sunset, and hoping that these 2 stunning Kalahari lionesses come and join us tonight.
Yeah, we're ready
Holding
for
thumbs,
them.
we're ready. Bring it on. After dinner, we waited for a while, then went up to the tent and waited some more and scanned. However, unfortunately, they didn't move through the camp that night. The next day, we are really excited and moved to our favorite campsite at Rooiputs, campsite number 6. It has an excellent view of the waterhole, so if anything moves through, we have a great chance of seeing it. Holding thumbs for those lionesses. Fire going.
Sunset at Rooiputs campsite number 6. View towards the waterhole and the almost full moon. Going to be amazing visibility tonight. How unbelievable is this? And we basically have this corner to ourselves again. No one at campsite 5.
Finally, after 5 nights at Rooiputs and 2 nights at campsite number 6, the 3 Rooiputs Lionesses decide to walk past campsite 5 and drink at the waterhole. This is what wild camping is all about. The thrill of knowing that these impressive big cats can walk through camp at any time. They finished their drink and moved off into the dunes, and we thought that was that. Then at 6 a.m. the following morning, the best bush wake-up call, lions roaring.
Yeah, we're busy following the lion tracks on the Botswana side, just south of Rooiputs, after they woke us up this morning. What a way to wake up in our Bundutop at Rooiputs camp. Let's hope we can find them. We last heard them roaring about 20 minutes ago, so we're pretty close to them, we think. Here they are in the road. It's the 3 lionesses that were at the camp last night. There's the lioness ahead performing the flemen.
We get to spend about an hour with these Kgalagadi beauties all by ourselves. They walk next to the road for a while, and then they decide to climb a high red sand dune with such ease. No wonder they are so fit and lean. As the sun rises, they decide to go and lie high up on a red sand dune. What a way to end our amazing stay at Rooiputs camp, and some memorable sightings with the lions of the Kgalagadi.